blocking shots?
Like I tell them in practice, man, they just gotta take notes on how I play defense. It's like I just was giving it my all out tonight, so.
How did you feel beat your Lacrosse town rival tonight?
Oh, it felt great. Like I love beating them.
It's just another game for.
And even though this is a crosstown rival, you guys are, let's be honest, better than them. And you know you got 2 games left. You want to win the regular season. You want to have momentum going to the tournament. What turn, like, is there something that switched for you guys saying that you could go ahead and beat this team because you know you're the better team?
I really probably just having the same approach for each team that we play, just going hard, and we know what we capable of doing, so we just go at it each time we step out there.
Was there any motivation knowing these guys beat you in the A-10 tournament last year, and you know beat them one time, you got them at home, you wanted to put your foot in that case?
Yeah, I think that because last year that hurt very bad. You know, first game they came out and beat us. So I want every tournament time in Brooklyn, we're gonna be ready for sure.
Guys, some of those games you played where threes weren't falling, but you still won. You went to Davidson, hit no threes, won. You went to St. Louis, shot like 22%, you won. In a weird way, does that help because you know you can win games even when the shots aren't falling? I mean, what does that do for your confidence, basically, knowing that you can play those games and you can win with effectively just defense, turnovers and stuff, and then you come out and you hit 30% and you're up 24 on teams. I'm just saying, what did that stretch of games do for y'all mentally when the threes weren't falling?
I think we just kept playing through it. You know, I know we had started off hot for a minute, like 8 games we were shooting like over 40%. Then we went cold for a minute. So I tell AB and Mir to keep shooting the ball. I mean, I trust in them, so you keep shooting.
My point being, you could win the game.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
Callan, 13 offensive rebounds in the first half, 15 I think in the game. How much did y'all focus on offensive rebounding in this game, or just what came?
I won't say we focus on too much. I mean, it's just a motor, high motor every play, playing harder than them.
Didn't finish a lot.
Yeah, I didn't finish. I don't know. I mean, yeah. No, I think today, 5 for 11 is terrible, but.
But how much did that play into the flow of the game as it went along? You were getting a whole lot more shots than they were.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helped us for sure.
You guys only have 7 turnovers in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like if you continue that, can you beat any team?
I think any team in the country, ranked or not ranked, beat any team in the country.
Yep, I agree with him.
Based after what Richmond did offensively the other night against St. Louis, 54 points in the second half, they made 17 threes. Did that have your attention coming in tonight?
Yeah, it's like how we was up in the first half. We was up. It was 37-23. Like Coach told us, don't let them get going in the second half because that's exactly what they did the other night. They put up 54 points, and Coach was like, if we take away their threes, they won't be able to beat us. So that's what we did.
Amir, how does the leg feel now, and do you feel more confident or in your ability to plan and to make explosive moves now than you did?
It's getting better each and every game. Like I'm building on it every day. Like still doing like strengthening stuff. So each and every time I go out there, I just play with a clear mind, not try to really focus on it like that much.
Ace, how would you attack y'all defensively?
It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. We play great defense to me, so that's a good question. I ain't gonna lie. Probably, that's a good question.
I wouldn't even play us, to be honest, though. I mean, as simple as that. I wouldn't want to play us for 40 minutes, to be honest. I wouldn't know how you attack it. I guess luck, for real.
How much is the game's going along in turnovers and stops? Fuel y'all more on defense as you go?
Can you repeat that, please? I'm sorry.
How much does it fuel you as the game goes along and you're getting stops or you're getting steals?
Mm-hmm.
Better.
Yeah,
better defense, harder.
exactly. I ain't gonna lie. I take defense I don't care about the offensive end. So once we get steals, that's what get us going throughout the game. Like steals, deflections, all that. So I say our defense Defense win championships, so.
What'd you guys think of the crowd tonight?
Best fans of the nation,
yeah.
hands down.
White out, lit in there. We played on. Yeah, it was lit in there for sure.
For any of y'all, Toby came in and he gave you a lift
Mm-hmm.
when Jalen was in foul trouble. How much has he progressed and what is he capable of?
I just tell Toby stay ready. You know, Toby in practice, he be doing good in practice, so I just tell him to stay ready. But Toby definitely helped us out with the lob and one. He played good for real.
How much has he progressed?
Oh, a lot. Since he got here, since summertime he got here, a lot.
Bigger, stronger, he could jump. He could jump higher than that.
Yeah, how high can you throw the ball?
All the way up to the top. Right?
Top of the backboard, shot clock. He go get it.
Do one or two more, guys.
So you guys coming out of high school were all the time. You were all big time scorers. But we have just a number of guys on the team that can score. How hard is it to fight that and to just play within the system and just kind of turn off that killer instinct that's like, yo, I gotta go get this bucket. Jameer Watkins, I gotta go get this. Like, how do you sort of fight that instinct of years of dominating as the best, talent, and then coming on a team where everyone can do that?
I wouldn't say. I mean, I want to win, so I'm gonna say. Coach say whatever. I'm trying to win every game. So coach say I don't shoot no shots, and I ain't gonna shoot. You want to play hard, get rebounds every time. I'm gonna do it. I'm just trying to win.
Like he said, just want to win. It don't matter if I got 0 points out there. Like you could do other stuff in the game other than scoring to help the team out.
All right?
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Just a great environment to be a part of college basketball tonight, to see the Siegel Center and Ram Nation show up, show out. You better play hard for fans that we have and the excitement that you saw tonight. So that was a fun college basketball game. Thought our guys really prepared the last 2 days for Richmond, especially after their great win they had against St. Louis. We knew we had to defend the 3 ball, and we did that. We needed to limit attempts and make a miss, and that was number 1 on the list, and really guard the ball today. So I thought we got a little sloppy there into the second half there when we got a good lead, but just really proud of our guys' focus. I thought offensively, guys really shared the ball, played downhill, and that was huge. So, good win. A lot of respect for Richmond and what Peter's doing. That's not an easy job to replace Moon, and he had his guys ready to play today. And we got rolling a little bit, but those guys fight, and if you're fighting that hard for your assistant coach, it says something about their program.
Mike, what kind of a luxury is it to have somebody different step up offensively every day?
Yeah, it's huge. And a lot of that, like, different guys are stepping up, but it's because we're all playing the right way. Guys are sharing the basketball. They're giving the guy the ball when he's open. And, we're not taking, like I thought earlier in the year, we forced a lot, and that created turnovers, and we took bad shots or quick shots. Had a couple quick ones today because we got rolling, but I just think guys are really sharing the ball. And I don't mean just assist. I just mean, like, guys open, reverse the ball, throw it out of a ball screen. There's another pass to keep the defense scrambling. Throw it in the post. Post player doesn't have a great angle. He throws it out, and we get into the next action. And that means everybody, including the guys off the bench, and they're helping tremendously. Guys are playing the right way, and that's what you want to do at this time of the year. Really proud of them.
Mike, you're down 17-11, I think it was, and then going like a 26-6 run to close the half. What flipped in your mind?
Well, a little better pressure, I thought we had some, made a miss around the rim a couple times, and we got a couple. I'm pretty sure we scored twice in transition early, quick. That got us, give you a little energy. This group, when they score in transition, it gives them momentum to do it again and try to find those transition baskets. I think it really helps our offense. Look, we got to show up, play defense, no matter who we play. And it's not about throwing a shutout. It's about making it so hard all the time. And you do that, you get, we call it a turkey. You get 3 stops in a row. And, we want to try to get 7 turkeys a game. If you do that, that guarantees you a win. Nothing guarantees you a win these days, but it gives you a great chance. So, that's one of our goals. I don't know how many we had today. I know we had a couple in that run that helped. And let's get consecutive stops and then let's go down there and get a great team shot. And that's sort of been the goal here down the stretch.
You've had great teams defensively, statistically. Where is this team right now?
We're getting closer to 19, right? The 19 team is getting closer. We don't defend the 3-ball as well as that team did. Part of it is we have some new guys. We just have new guys. We have some young guys, and we have some new guys, the transfers, that it's still a learning experience. Even 20-some games in, everything is a learning experience. But we can guard the ball. We have multiple guys that can guard the ball and guard dribbler. We have multiple guys that can guard a team's leading scorer. So, Burton today, we had Nick on him, we had Jay Nunn on him, we had Jameer on him, and then we can also put Ace on him. What's the luxury with some of those guys really stepping up on the defensive end? We don't have to put Ace on the other team's best perimeter scorer. We got different options in the post. So we can play more guys straight up, so we don't give up kick out threes. But we have different guys that guard the post differently because they're versatile and they're physical. So all those things come together. You have a good defense, and then we press, and that just makes it harder to get into your offensive flow. But we've gotten a lot better on defense, but we're not there yet. If we get there this year, then I'll be a happy coach. That's for sure.
Over at the Robbins Center, Jameer had a double-double. He was your leader in plus-minus. Tonight, he's your leader in plus-minus, 11 and 9. Also good on the defensive end. Was that a very similar performance in
Yes.
your mind to what happened at Robbins Center?
We don't realize this with Jameer because we see this 6'7" kid, great body, he moves so well. This is only his second year of college basketball. We got to remember that. And so he's still learning, but man, you talk about a high ceiling, his potential, and he's learning to play the game the right way. He's learning to pick his spots. He realized if I could play high level defense on good players and rebound, and then his offense, he has a great instinct to get the ball to the rim, and now he's making shots, but he's playing smoother, he's playing in a great flow, and that's just maturity. And I'm really proud of him because when we made the lineup change, he could have went the other way and fought it. And I'll tell you, we're not in this position where we're at without Jameer Watkins and the way he's handled himself. And it will never be perfect. I don't need these guys to be perfect. If you're perfect, you can't grow. These guys are growing, and he's a great example of that. And his stat line, his plus-minuses every game, and he's doing stuff that's impacting winning. That's what you want. I'm really proud of him.
What are your thoughts on these next 2 games as you're getting closer to New Year?
Well, I don't have thoughts on the 2 games. I only have thoughts on the next game. So that's sort of always been my mojo and our teams is, Eric Maynard was with us this weekend. His quote is "win the day," and we've been using that around here. Just win today. Tomorrow we'll take care of tomorrow when we get there. And we're off tomorrow, but we're gonna win the day by taking care of our bodies, get great sleep, eating right, getting in the training room. Then we'll have 2 great practices Sunday and Monday, but we can just take care of what's in front of us that day. So now, to answer your question, you win the last one, the next one becomes even bigger. That's the fun of being at VCU, and that's why you come here. So St. Louis is a great team, great coach, great players. We have battles with them. That's fun college basketball. So we'll prepare and get ready for it.
Do a couple more. Coach, did their performance against St. Louis and how many threes they shot, did that affect how y'all defended Neal today and maybe not helping or collapsing, just kind of playing, one-on-one basketball?
I just felt the way they've been playing, they have to make a bunch of threes to beat us. I think I think a lot of teams, the way they play. So that was our approach. Can they make enough of 2s against some pretty good guys down there to beat us? As long as we don't foul them, I'm not sure. I think we can defend at the rim too. Now, he's a big boy and he's good. He's a good player. He's not just big. He has great footwork, finishes different ways. But we want to wear him out too. We got to make him play defense, and he did miss some. But I just think a team that made 17 threes the other day, they're coming in here with great confidence from the 3. We got to limit those threes. I thought that was really important, and it was very, very important in our game planning.
Could you have asked more from a 3-minute cameo than you got from the wall on the first half?
Yeah, he does some of that stuff in practice. He's only played basketball like 3.5, 4 years. He's a soccer player. So he's still learning the game. But he and Christian Furman, 2 freshman big guys that are going against JJ and B. Johns every day in practice. They're getting better and better. And you guys are going to see that here. They're the future of our program down the road. And they're coachable. They work really hard. Toby is a vertical player. We used to say that about Larry Sanders, where there's certain plays that are vertical that you and I have no chance at even competing on it. That's Toby. He can make the game vertical. And so when you throw it up there and he can go get it even, getting in the way on blocks, getting a rebound at its highest point, but then rolling and becoming a threat vertically. It's a threat we're going to have down the road. And he's just got to keep getting better and keep working. Really proud of him.
What's his progression been like from when he got here?
Oh, I mean, he didn't know what a hedge of a ball screen was. That's what we do. So, and you can't learn that in 2 days. I mean, it takes lots and lots of reps, 10,000 reps to be good at it. That's like him catching a ball in the post. I don't know if he ever went to his right shoulder in his life. That was foreign to him. Him and Big B, just the side basket going over and over all the time. He and Christian with Big B. You got to do that to get good at it, and to do it in live action against really good players. You got to work. So his progression and Christian's progression have been great. What has helped those 2 guys? They don't fight it. They don't fight coaching. They're very coachable, and then they practice really hard. And then they come back the next day and do it again. And they put a lot of good days together. So they're the future of our program. I'm really excited about them.
As you built your lead, did you warn your players about what Richmond had done coming from 15 back
Yes.
the other night?
Were you in our huddle? Yeah, I said that, guys, these guys, they were down 15 and they came back because they made threes to come back. And that was the emphasis, is don't give them any open ones. And I thought in the second half we fouled one, and Ace gave one up in the corner, but we did a pretty good job making them put the ball on the floor and make twos or make tougher shots against our chest, against defense. But we did talk about that, the 12-minute mark and then 8 again. They got to make threes to get back in this. Come on, fellas.
Coach, you got into a pretty detailed conversation in the second half with one of the officials. How close were you to getting a technical? It was.
I don't get technical, so look, I'm gonna stick up. I'm gonna stick up for my team, and I'm gonna say how I feel. I think that's fair. I'm not gonna disrespect the referees. I'm not gonna show that to our players. We got to get better as a team. We have an emotional group. We have a competitive group with an edge, and they got to let that stuff go. At times we're good at it, at times we're not. Today we were back and forth. A couple guys were great at it. Had some tough calls against them. A couple guys, you lose yourself. You can't get emotional over calls. Figure it out anyway. So it never goes the way you want, but it's going to keep going. So you got to respond.
How do you think you're so good at avoiding technical fouls?
Because I got them when I was a kid. One of my best friends from home here, we played growing up together, and I was an Irish kid that thought I never fouled or always got fouled, and I learned. I learned like these guys got to keep learning, and there were some stern talks from my dad about you can be a great competitive athlete, you could be a really good player, but you want people to respect you and the way you handle everything. And so, as a coach, a technical only hurts our team, no matter what. I'm going to fight for my team, but I could fight for my team without getting technical. I could challenge an official respectfully without getting it technical, because they make 2 free throws, they hit a 3, that's a 5-point swing on me, and I'm not playing. No way, don't let your team down.
One more if I could, St. Louis. How
Yeah.
good does that match up with the point guards?
Oh, it's 2 of the best point guards, 2 guys that can go, 2 of the best players in the league, 2 great point guards in the country. They're fun to watch. They know how to play. It's why we want to recruit really good point guards, so we can match up against really good point guards, but it's the 2 teams against each other. We both have things to play for, and Yuri Collins is a super player, and watching tape and trying to scout him keeps you up at night. But there's no other point guard in the country that I want on my team than Ace Baldwin. That's how I've always felt, and I still feel that. I feel that way more than ever.
All right, guys, thanks.
Have a great night, guys.